Hello friends, welcome to the Sankhyan perspective. This is the third video in the series of the SQAA framework. There was an introductory video, then we had volume 1 which told us how to form the core learning team. Volume 2 took up some of the FAQs pertaining to this only. The current video is volume 3 in the same series. I have put the link of the introductory video, the volume 1 video and volume 2 video of the SQAA framework in the description given below. Do stay connected. Please do drop down some likes if the video has any value for you. Thank you.
Do we need to make some changes in the diary and the prospectus for this?
Yes, I can understand your concern. Your diary and prospectus for this year has already got printed, right? So we don't need to scrape that. What we can do is we can make changes wherever the changes can be done as of now. Like in your lesson plans, now we start writing learning outcomes, right? Then wherever you can in your activities, you can make sure, first go through the manual and then you'll get to know that these are the places where we can do some recalibration and it can be done. Right? We can do that. And we will have to involve all activity teachers also. It is not just for the main subjects. Right? So I think when you read the manual, you will get a better grasp. We will have to frame some things like for the parent feedbacks, the mechanism is generally oral.
Yes.
Right? For the children feedback, we take the children feedback, but the mechanism is oral.
So suggestion from the parents, but
yes,
it's oral.
It is all oral. So now what we can do is we can maybe frame questionnaires or we can do surveys or something like that. Right? Maybe in coming times CBSE gives you a guideline as to what percentage of parents, right? Or maybe you can decide in your own way. Like I was thinking today morning, what should be the number of the core learning team?
Yes.
According to you, what should be the number?
As you said, it should include every level, every subject. So it means that at least one domain should have 4 or 5 members.
Supposing a school has 20 teachers. In this, if it is mandatory for all 26,000 schools, CBSE has taken care that you have rural, semi-rural, semi-urban, urban, elite, KVs, JNVs, chains of schools, government schools, aided, all kinds of schools will fall into this category, right? So now when you think of it, there's a new school. What I was thinking that we need to think in terms of percentage. Okay. Like we have 150 teachers. So somewhere between 50 to 20% of the total strength of teachers that you have. Right?
Yes.
See, if I say 150 teachers, it means 15 teachers. If I take 10%, which will include only teachers.
Yes.
The core learning team has to have people from management, admins, performing arts, parents. So minimum of 20 to 25% of the total strength of teachers should be there in the core team. That is to my mind. I think we can make a start with that.
Yes.
And plus minus we can do later as we move along.
Sure.
Because there is no mandate. They have given a basic constitution of the core learning team. It is as per the school's convenience. But then yes, the IT person, the co-curricular, admin, principal, everybody has to be there. The number is left to the school. How many? This is just a broad spectrum that you can have somewhere between 20% or 30% of the teachers. That number, and that number should include all. It is not that 30% of the teachers are there and all of them should be teachers only. So for our school, I think the core team will be around 35, 40 people. We can start with 20, 25 people and then we can keep adding. We go through the manual first, right? Any other question?
I'm one doubt, as in including all the stakeholders. Are we not taking class 2012 in this?
Good question. But they will figure in your beneficiary satisfactors. they will figure there. In your human resource, they will figure. And the first domain, which is on curriculum, pedagogy and assessment, that domains carries 40% of the weightage. All 6 domains carry 10% each. So that is the major bulk. It means teachers will be the major formation in this core learning team. Other all the D class and the office and these people, they will all be representing a small portion. Because the major chunk is from the teaching. The single point purpose is student learning outcomes. Everything, when you think, when you frame, when you do, has to come back to the same thing. Another thing, like we keep student learning outcome in the target area, our focus should not deviate. For everything and anything, we should go back to student learning outcome as a reference point. Right? Another thing that I want you to be very careful is that when you read this manual, there is one thing as the PDCA cycle. It is plan, do, check, and we keep this check and then we act again and then we plan. So it is a closed circle. Plan, do, check, act, PDCA. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you plan any activities. That this will be the planning part, this will be the execution, this will be the checking, monitoring, and after the monitoring will come the mentoring. How can we improve? So all these are interrelated. Now this small brief meeting is going to change your perspective. Right? That is why I want my entire team to be on board. You also go through the manual, I'll also go through the manual, and then at the end of 3 days, we have a joint staff meeting of all the teachers, all student representatives. Then I'll be having a separate meeting with the management, and so that within a week, we jump into action. We don't have time. Right? Any question? Okay. Now, when you go through the domains, what you can do is you can keep jotting your queries. Right? If anybody has a doubt, you can come to me individually, or maybe we can ask CBSE. They have promised a lot of hand-holding, so they have given an email ID and a phone number, so that should not be a concern. Right? But we'll start.
I hope you liked the videos that I had uploaded in the context of the SQAA framework and the self-assessment form. I loved making them. If they were of any use to you, do drop in a like and share it with your friends. They may be of help and be of use to the others also. Do stay connected to the Sankhyan perspective. I will be coming up with a few more videos on different domains of SQAA. I'm sure they will be of help and I will be sharing my journey as I move along. Principal Sankhyan signing off from the Sankhyan perspective.